Oh, all right. There we go. I'm live. Okay. Welcome back, friends. Anybody that's new, this is the best place to find live Magic the Gathering Dino content. Late night Dino. Hopefully down the line it's going to be, maybe in the morning, my time, spread out. But at the moment, it's late night. I love to do it, and certainly you guys chatting throughout the stream, that makes it all that much better. Tonight, the title, How to Fight, leaning a little bit harder into some fighting interaction, but specifically our fighting dino, the one we got from Dominaria quite a few years ago now. I'll go over that change and sort of why I like it. Hopefully it's going to perform tonight a little bit. But yeah, Territorial Allosaurus. Now that price, it's pretty decent body just alone. 2 and 2 green for a 5/5. Hopefully it's getting reduced by Marauding Raptor and Otepec Huntmaster. Haste would be quite nice. But also the potential to fight, that's pretty good. I think I like having this guy as a backup instead of an actual fighting spell. Something like, Inscription of Abundance, various fighting spells. So having that kind of attached to this guy, if we want to pay the kicker cost of 2 and a green, we can fight another target creature. I like that. So if we don't need it, hopefully Territorial Allosaurus is coming down for at least 3. But even if he doesn't, it's still good. It is another body that survives 2 pings from Marauding Raptor being at 5 toughness, or yeah, that's just a lovely fact alone right there. Sometimes we do have 2 Marauding Raptors, so it is quite nice. Any dino that we play also survives. In the past, I have played some of the slightly weaker dinos, toughness-wise, just to buff Marauding Raptors, so that has helped win in the past, making both Marauding Raptors that I had out just big enough, swinging with 2 8/3s. Sometimes it's been 2 10/3s because they both pinged enough dinos, and it's lethal right there. But it is nice still having something else with 5 toughness that can survive 2 Marauding Raptor pings. Also, just fantastic body. It's going to be good. We still have Primal Might. Lovely stuff. I mean, I used the art in the thumbnail tonight, so we got to do that. Lots of good interaction. Of course, Collision Colossus, that's in there, hiding right behind Ripjaw Raptor as always. Yeah, not much more to say about this fantastic card. It does continue to perform for me, taking out pretty much all the pesky flyers, again, that give trouble. And Colossus, I mean, that would be fantastic, giving Territorial Allosaurus +4, +2, and trample. That makes a pretty big, mean, and nasty dino. I mean, the art from Territorial Allosaurus already looks menacing. Whew, scary stuff. I think it's eviscerating some myconids, mushroom-type people, humanoids. They probably weren't putting up much of a fight. I don't know, maybe he wanted to partake in, getting a little buzzed, perhaps, eating those mushroom people. But yes, Territorial, fantastic body. We got actually quite a few decent bodies with Topiary Stomper, Ripjaw Raptor, Shifting Ceratops, which I did drop down to 3 just because I wanted to start off with the full playset of Territorial Allosaurus. I do have the 4th copy of Shifting Ceratops in the sideboard, definitely. I think the full 4 copies of Shifting is probably the right way to go. Maybe not if you're some list that isn't dinosaurs, but definitely if you're playing a dinosaur tribal focus list, certainly 4 copies of Shifting Ceratops. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Regisaur Alpha, as always. Nothing really has changed. I still got the 3 copies of Ghalta. I feel still, as always, 3 copies is much better than 2. 4 might be too much, but yeah, 3 definitely. I think that is the sweet spot. Sideboard wise, we got the Carnage doing good stuff. Soul Guide Lantern and Death Gorge, as always, to hopefully bring the pain against the graveyard-related decks. Now, I did face that nasty God Pharaoh's Gift reanimation, painful stuff. Probably should have mulliganed a little bit more aggressively after game one, just seeing that their whole game plan revolves around graveyard stuff, and at least aiming for a Death Gorge or a Soul Guide Lantern, because, yeah, that was painful. That was painful. Otherwise, it's going to be good. Still don't have any sweeper, but we're going to make it happen. It's going to be a good time overall. It's always a good time. I'm playing dinos, and I love them. Alrighty. I would like to fight with Territorial Allosaurus. Now, it is a little rough and bumpy having him and Marauding Raptor out. So we'd play Territorial. If we wanted it to survive, we'd only be able to fight something with 2 power. Because if we fought something with 3 power or higher, Territorial would die due to the fact that Marauding Raptor has pinged the Territorial. But this hand, this is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we got Marauding in Huntmaster, which is lovely. Hopefully a 3rd land, but at the very least, Topiary Stomper is going to get us that. I don't think they'll be able to do something to Huntmaster. Of course, we could see the Ledger Shredder coming out this turn. It is looking like Izzet colors. We see, I guess the Ledger Shredder. Now, I'm actually thinking of, just taking out the Ledger Shredder. No, I don't need to. It's not going to go past 6 before it gets back to our turn next turn. So I don't really need to use Collision right now. I'm going to play it a little safe. Topiary Stomper, get that 3rd land. Alright. But yes, definitely I'm pretty certain I'm going to be taking out Ledger Shredder when it comes back to our turn. Take it out first with Collision so they don't connive with Ledger Shredder's ability. Ooh, double Ledger Shredder. It is a fantastic card. That's for sure. Consider. Nuts. So I definitely have to start taking them out, that's for sure. Man, this is a good card. If you're in blue, you got to give Ledger Shredder a go, if you haven't already. Shifting Ceratops should be able to help in that regard, but it is Izzet, so they could have some nasty things to deal with Shifting Ceratops. Lightning Axe, 1 red. They can pay 4 or discard a card. And it deals 5 damage to target creature. I think just creatures. At instant speed. And certainly Shifting Ceratops will probably be priority number 1, I would imagine. Although we could even get Ghalta next turn. Ooh, we could. We could. My goodness. That would be sweet. If we draw another land, we can go Colossus, reduce Ghalta to 2, and just smack them. Okay. We're taking out the Ledger Shredders, that's for sure. I mean, I could go Marauding plus Shifting. Nah, I gotta take one of them out. I do not like the Ledger Shredder. Yeah, it certainly seems like there's a pretty good chance we're going to get Ghalta next turn. I feel like they'll probably kill somebody here. Hopefully it's Marauding Raptor. I would like to give Ghalta haste with Huntmaster if he's still around. So I would, yeah, definitely prefer if they get rid of Marauding. We'll see how much they have untapped. I may just bite the bullet and kill this second Ledger Shredder with Collision, but Ghalta certainly would be lovely. If they're tapped out, I think I'll maybe take the chance for the Queen. Lightning Axe? I knew it. That's alright. We still might get her. Cross your fingers for a land coming up next turn. Okay, well, that's painful. Nuts. Okay, yes, the classic Izzet Phoenix stuff. We're not quite dead yet. Let's not jump to conclusions. They could kill us next turn, though. I wonder. Yeah, I'm just going to take out the Ledger Shredder. Hope we get something that can help against 2 Arclight Phoenixes. Otherwise, that might be it, unfortunately. We have to at least kill one or have 1 mana left to give shift in. Okay, that could be it. Yeah, that's going to do it, unfortunately. So, you know, Collision, it was nice taking out the Ledger Shredders, but they just had too many fantastic flying bodies. Death Gorge, yes please. I'm thinking maybe just Death Gorge. Yeah. Just because they see a Soul Guide Lantern early on, they may just opt to not even discard the Arclight Phoenixes and just hard cast the Phoenixes at a later turn, and still that would be kind of painful. It would somewhat slow them down, but when they see the Soul Guide Lantern, I think sometimes they just bypass putting the Phoenixes in the graveyard anyways. Let's see. Definitely another shifting, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm going to switch the Territorial for the Carnage Tyrant. Actually, I have to make space. One Topiary. Alrighty. Hopefully we can keep them down quite nicely. But a sweeper, even against this deck, this somewhat updated Izzet Phoenix list, that can be pretty rough. Something that deals 3 damage. There's a pretty good chance we might not even hit most of the stuff. Dealing 3, of course, would hit the Arclight Phoenixes. That's always lovely. Definitely, we could be seeing some removal for one of the Marauding Raptors. Pretty good chance. Yeah, I'm going to send one to the bottom. I was thinking of keeping both Marauding Raptors just due to the fact we might be seeing one kick the bucket. I'm going to cross my fingers and hope I draw a 3rd land, so if they do take out the Marauding Raptor, I can safely play Death Gorge, exile a creature on turn 3, and not worry about it dying. But hopefully Marauding sticks around. Cross the fingers they don't have a Lightning Axe. Good. Good. So he's at least sticking around until it comes back to their turn. I think they want to kill it. Ooh. I mean, Lightning Axe, a little bit of a waste, dealing 5 damage. They only needed something to deal 3, but luckily we got it. There's nothing major that I need to exile, so I'll just play it slightly safe, go with Topiary. Of course, it is nice getting to the 4th land, Shifting Ceratops next turn. Potentially hasty if we do draw a 5th land. But if they have a Phoenix in the graveyard and they don't get him out coming up this next turn, yeah, definitely I could see Death Gorge next turn for sure. At the very least, they haven't dropped a Ledger Shredder yet, which is, that's good. Okay, they got the Phoenix. Oh, I was hoping for that. Good stuff. We're eating the graveyard chicken. Right. Hopefully that slows them down. It's always nice gaining a little bit of life, but I'm betting that Death Gorge is going to die. If not this turn, when it comes back around to their turn. Possibly play the second Death Gorge next turn. Maybe hold back. We'll see if they get some more Phoenixes in the graveyard here. That'll definitely change things if that's the case. Don't think they would have a sweeper for... Okay, the Crackling Drake. That is kind of nasty. I feel like there's a good chance Shifting Ceratops is going to die anyways. So I'll just play the Stomping Ground. Gotta get it down at some point. They can't block the Shifting Ceratops with the Crackling Drake. And Death Gorge is going to exile a non-creature card from the graveyard. That's very good. So if Crackling did want to block the Death Gorge, I mean, they would trade. Hopefully getting to a 7th land next turn, either drawing a land or Topiary Stomper would be nice to start attacking with Topiary, which also would trade with the Crackling Drake. But I definitely don't see them having lethal this turn. We're at full life, which is quite nice. I don't think they would want to attack with Crackling Drake unless they can kill at least one creature. They're looking at Topiary and they're... Okay. Ooh. Interesting. Doubling up on taking out Topiary, it seems. Huh. Ah, I see what's going on here. Okay. Understandable. Ooh, man, they did get a Phoenix in. Nuts. Well, that's going to do it, unfortunately. That's right. That is the fantastic potential of Izzet Phoenix. Nasty, nasty stuff. Sometimes pretty difficult to deal with. Certainly they have that fantastic damage-based removal that really does keep us in check. Carnage Tyrant certainly would have been nice to help dodge stuff like Lightning Axe, but yeah, Soul Guide Lantern I feel probably would have been a good idea. Keeping that in, bringing it in for game 2 there. Yeah, I can work with that. 2 lands at the very least. We do have Marauding Raptor for turn 2. We got some nice interaction with Primal Might and Collision Colossus, potentially. Ooh. Well, Fatal Push is good stuff. Rakdos. Ooh. Hopefully we're not seeing the classic fantastic Obnob coming up here, but I think Obnixilis maybe make an appearance this turn. Okay, okay, we don't have to worry, at least for another turn, about Obnixilis. Probably getting rid of Shifting Ceratops, I would think. Right. Oh, we're one away from Regisaur Alpha. Hopefully we don't see another Thoughtseize, but I'm thinking they attack with the Tenacious Underdog, then play Obnixilis on their second main phase. Yes. Jinx myself.
I've conquered entire plains, and you will lose everything. Your punishment is my entertainment.
Oh, phew, phew. That was a close one. Lucky, that's for sure.
Well now, I see we have a dissent.
You have to get rid of Ghalta, do something to at least one of the creatures. Hey, Blue Bear, how's it going? It's been a little bit painful so far, but, you know, some nights you don't start off perfectly.
Or carnage. Tribute is owed.
Rankle Master pranks, though, is, that's painful, having to get rid of Ghalta. Nuts. Also sacrifice a creature. Yeah, oh, definitely. Gotta be the token. Down to 7 though. Ah, painful. Oh, well, you know, we see another Ghalta. Just gonna take out both of them, actually. He may still be dead, certainly being at 6 if they play something with haste. A Tenacious Underdog actually would do it, now that I think about it. Yes. That's alright. That's how it goes. Sometimes. But interaction, durable threats, certainly Carnage Tyrant. Yes, please. Ripjaw Raptor, I like the thought of that. Shifting Ceratops, though, that feels like the right thing to cut to make a little bit of space. Definitely Primal Might. I like taking out big things, as always. I don't feel they do too much with the graveyard, at least this Rakdos variation. Although it would be nice getting Tenacious Underdog out of the graveyard whenever it does go in there. So, Territorial Allosaurus. Let's switch that out for Death Gorge. Possibly Rampaging for Ferocidon. They got some little bit of small creatures, so Rampaging could also chip away quite nicely. I'll leave it like that. Hopefully Death Gorge is enough. A nice, cheaper body, coming down a little bit faster than Territorial Allosaurus, and sometimes you just don't have enough to really ever pay the kicker for Territorial, but it's nice to try out, put it through the paces. This hand though, ooh, this is much better. Regisaur would be quite fantastic. I'll play it a little bit safer. Definitely Rockfall Vale turn 1. And, of course, nice seeing Lair of the Hydra at least a few times during the night. Gonna have to watch out for potential of Fatal Push on Lair of the Hydra if and when we do make it a creature. Red Cap melee, always painful stuff, but at least we don't have to worry about them taking out something else. Yeah, gotta be Cragcrown. Gonna try for Huntmaster plus Marauding, and cross my fingers they don't have too much removal, or any, for both of them, as long as at least one of these guys sticks around. Ripjaw, next turn. Yes, please. Ooh. No, I was thinking we could play Ghalta this turn. We can't. Next turn, though. Bam. Whew, that's all it took. Okay. Well, well, well. I think I just want to actually go faster. I'm going to cut the carnage, bring in the rampaging. Cut one topiary. Nah, I'm going to keep the topiary. Cut one Ghalta. I know. I love the 3 copies still. 2 copies. Pretty decent amount, I guess. But yeah, we brought the pain a lot faster than they were able to hold things off. That's too slow. Okay, I think that definitely looks better. At least we got well, we did have a good play for turn 3. I think they're getting rid of Death Gorge. Maybe Ripjaw, but probably Death Gorge. Regisaur. Oh, interesting. So they're quite worried about that card. Huh. Well, at least we got the 4 lands, you know. We'll hopefully go Ripjaw Raptor at some point. Another Regisaur. Lovely stuff. We do see Obnixilis this turn. That could be double Thoughtseize, you know. If you're Rakdos, you are using Thoughtseize, pretty much guaranteed, I would say. Definitely exile a creature, get our life total padded up a little bit better. Definitely, I'm going to block the Tenacious Underdog. I know somewhat for sure that we can take out Tenacious. If I had blocked Knight of the Ebon Legion, they would have likely sunken 3 into it to power it up, give it +3/+3 temporarily. And a new, yeah. It's pretty much certainty that I could take out the Tenacious Underdog there. Nuts. So we may be relying on Lair of the Hydra this game. Yeah, I'm just going to go Topiary Stomper. Get as close as possible to 7 lands. Hopefully, Topiary's still sticking around next turn, and we will be at 7 lands at that point. We also could be pretty close to dead, unfortunately, here. Well, the Den of the Bugbear, that certainly can do the trick. Let's see. So we're able to block 2 things. I think we could make this work. Alright, so Lair of the Hydra, make it a 3-3, and then we'll be able to put Colossus on the Lair of the Hydra. Alright. Just 3, yes. The fatal push. Yes, I thought that might happen. Anything we can do? No. No. Like I said, I was a little bit worried, but that's alright. Fatal push is good. It does the trick. Bound to have bumpy nights like in the past. Some nights just don't go quite our way, at least starting off. Hopefully the streak ends soon, goes a little bit more in our favor, but something like this hand, ooh, this is lovely. 3 lands, Huntmaster, Collision Colossus, Topiary, Shifting Ceratops, basically fantastic. I couldn't really ask for anything better. It's looking like something Izzet Phoenix related again. It's a fantastic deck for sure. Hopefully Huntmaster is sticking around. Yes. Izzet Phoenix is on the menu tonight, that's for sure. At the very least they don't have anything untapped. Of course we could be seeing that Arclight Phoenix come from the graveyard this turn. Okay, not this turn. I think they're stockpiling to at least get maybe a couple Phoenixes in there. Ooh, okay. I thought they were going to kill somebody. That was not the case. I'm actually going to play it a little bit safer and go Topiary instead. I would have liked to go Shifting Ceratops, but again, like we saw in the previous match against Izzet Phoenix, Lightning Axe could unfortunately just simply spell Shifting Ceratops' doom. So just, you know, getting ahead in the land department. Certainly we have plenty, and eventually we will get to 7. Pretty much the same deck from last time, Blue Bear. Oh, like I thought, there's that Lightning Axe. But it's pretty much the same. I did add Territorial Allosaurus, our fighting dinosaur from Dominaria. 2 and 2 green. You can pay the kicker cost of 2 and a green. So 7 in total without reduction. And if you pay the kicker cost, you are able to fight a target creature. But yes, definitely, I'm swinging with Shifting Ceratops. Hopefully we get another swing with it. That would be quite lovely, but pretty much the only change tonight, yeah, is the addition of Territorial Allosaurus. Just a fantastic body. 2 and 2 green for a 5/5 is quite decent, and then we do have the backup potentially of fighting something to take it out. Man, I do not like Finale of Promise. That is good stuff. Maybe I should just start packing Soul Guide Lantern in the main. Certainly I'm seeing Izzet Phoenix quite a bit more than I used to in the past. Okay, it looks like they don't have anything at instant speed that could kill Marauding Raptors. That's a positive, definitely. I imagine they would have killed Marauding Raptor if they had the chance before it came back around to their turn right now. Struggle. Sometimes it is, or strangle, I should say. Sometimes it's a struggle. Strangle is also a pretty good word for sure. About 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to dump everything into Primal Might and hope they don't kill the Huntmaster. Ooh. Looks like they're not able to. Certainly I could have waited a turn, but they could have also just simply killed Huntmaster. Yes, definitely Blue Bear. We got to do some more dungeons together. That was awesome. Good stuff, good stuff. Happy to hear it's working out for you. But yeah, I'm training up myself actually on a pretty fantastic weapons, I guess you could say. Just the Whispering Bow, so lots of single target DPS, lots of damage with normal auto attacks. It's lovely stuff. But yeah, certainly. Definitely we should adventure up and do some more dungeons together. Does make things quite a bit easier, that's for sure. Shifting Ceratops would be the game winner coming up. If we can, we gotta get Shifting Ceratops next turn. Or else we're done for. Ooh, 2 Crackling Drakes. Yep, that will do it. Sometimes all you draw is lands. Happens to everybody at some point. But Izzet Phoenix, let's pack the hate. Still like Collision for sure. We can get rid of Territorial Allosaurus, I think. Kind of feel like just completely cutting Huntmaster just due to the fact he dies to pretty much everything. I mean, it is lovely if they waste a lightning axe dealing 5 damage to something just to take out Huntmaster. Certainly in a lot of cases it is right to take out the early Huntmaster because that just potentially increases the aggression out of control for them. Yeah, I'll keep it like that. But yeah, I think it doesn't take too long grinding-wise. I mean, sometimes there can be grinding in any game, like Magic, Arena here, Albion Online, MMOs, whatever. But you can get usually to a pretty decent point that you have somewhat strong items. Certainly takes a long time to grind for a specific deck, depending on Arena, but yeah. Ooh, Soul Guide Lantern, I like that. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Definitely try out all aspects of Albion and see what really speaks to you, what you enjoy the most. Certainly if you can find some type of crafting to focus on as much as possible, that is pretty good. Oftentimes it's good to have a nice narrow focus and you just increase your progress that much faster. Just by focusing on the one thing, of course. Ooh, they got a Phoenix, and that Phoenix is going goodbye. Oh, that Death Gorge. Okay, never mind, never mind. I'm gonna go with Death Gorge instead, definitely. Hopefully he lives for a swing coming up here, but I think he may be dead. He may not be. Likely they'll grab a land, or they already have a land in hand. Ooh. Smoked. That's alright though. We got some good stuff. They don't have another Phoenix in the graveyard, so let's do a wee bit of damage with Lair of the Hydra here. I think if they get a Phoenix in the graveyard this turn, or they get another Phoenix, probably going to be Soul Guide Lantern coming up. Well, Ledger Shredder, actually, I'm taking that guy out. 100%. Kill on sight. Yes, definitely. Selling off the lower tier stuff. It certainly adds up all that silver. Surprising. A surprising amount that you can build up. I'm just gonna keep chipping away. Little by little. Still save that Soul Guide Lantern. Yes, definitely. Tombs of Insight. That helps big time. Eventually, once you get up to like tier 7, tier 8, the max of really anything, sometimes that is, that's rough. Let's see. Lair of the Hydra I could make a 4/4, which would trade with the Crackling Drake. I would like to make it at least a 5/5. I don't need to attack with Lair of the Hydra. Let's see, can I do it this turn? No, I can't quite do it this turn. They don't have a Phoenix. Yeah, I'm going to hold off. Hopefully the Crackling Drake doesn't get too big. But it's probably going to be Lair of the Hydra followed by fighting with Primal Might to take out this Crackling Drake. Yes, definitely you can. Ooh, wow, they played a Phoenix, like I was worried about. The potential for just hard casting it right from their hand. Yeah, I was trying to at least get Lair of the Hydra to a 5/5 so that it would live through trading with the Crackling Drake there. But it seems like I probably should have just traded with it and lost the Lair of the Hydra. Marauding is something, definitely. Actually, I could trade. Let's do some math here. Well, I'll make Lair of the Hydra 4. It's got to be 4, and then I'll fight actually the Arclight Phoenix. And use a Soul Guide Lantern with the 1 mana from Lair of the Hydra. Get rid of the Phoenix. And call it a day. But still, Crackling Drake might spell our doom, unfortunately. We still could potentially take it out next turn with Lair. Double Crackling Drake is never a fun time. That's okay, though. Gotta take out at least one of them next turn. Both of them, actually. Yikes. Then we do it. No, we cannot. Huh, that's alright. Crackling Drake is fantastic. Fantastic headache. Potentially, of course, Shifting Ceratops, a lovely potential blocker for Lair of the Hydra, is gonna die to a wide range of removal. But Carnage Tyrant, though, I'm starting to think, yes, Carnage Tyrant indeed. Actually, I'll just take a quick pause right now. We'll open up some more packs. I might actually finish the vault. Get a few more wild cards. There's not a whole lot I'm waiting for. Of course, fight rigging. That is pretty much priority 1 on my agenda. Okay, we got a rare. That's good. Getaway car. Well, dinosaurs cannot drive cars, so that's a no-no. It would not go so well. No, I'm not using that. Probably ever. Maybe. We'll see. Perhaps I do a 5-color dino list, or 4-color, something like that. Ooh, I like that. That does look quite nice. Definitely marauding, topiary, turn 2, or turn 3 I should say. Of course, as has been the trend tonight, we could be waving goodbye to Marauding Raptor, but as long as he sticks around a couple turns, get some nice value from the cost reduction, possibly playing a Regisaur Alpha a turn earlier. Yes, please. We got Demure colors though. Oh, dead as a doorknob. Not dead as a doorknob. Huh, that makes me wonder, are they holding up any mana for potentially a counter spell? Shifting Ceratops, play things a little bit safer. You know what, I'm going to try for Topiary. Okay, good stuff. Definitely nice having stable ramp with a land there. Don't have to worry about that getting destroyed. Ooh, still not killing anything. Oh, this is certainly starting to look up for us. I would have expected a deck like this to get rid of, Marauding Raptor quite early. Ooh, that's tempting. They got 3 up now. I'm going to try for another Topiary. Continue to play it safe. We got 5 lands. If they kill everything, we still have a lovely, fantastic backup of at least Regisaur Alpha. But they gotta do something pretty drastic, because we could potentially kill him next turn. Demure Flash, it's looking like. Ooh. Well, if they have a counter spell, they probably have it. I'll play it safe. End of my hand. Oh, that's the new one. Territorial Allosaurus. Yeah. 2 and 2 green from the Dominaria set. Kicker. For an extra 2 and a green, you can have it enter the battlefield. If it was kicked, it fights another target creature. Pretty good stuff. I think this is the one you were mentioning. Yeah, just a little bit extra fighting, but as a backup, it's not an actual fighting spell. It's a pretty good backup of just being a creature, simply. I'm going to try for Territorial Allosaurus. I'm going to see if they take the opportunity to counter it. I'd prefer Ripjaw landing safely over Territorial. Okay. Still might be holding up some counter spell. We'll see. See what happens. Hopefully Ripjaw survives to get pinged. Nuts. Still don't think they can do too much. Oh, Primal Might. Yes, please. See if they counter marauding, kill it. Potentially. It would be nice going Regisaur, that's for sure. Yes, maybe. Yes, no. Yeah, oh, certainly. Blueberry, it is pretty sweet. It is a costly kicker. I don't really ever play the kicker too much, but yeah. Yeah, I do like that plant interaction, certainly. Righty. I think we should be able to have maximum aggression here. They'll probably have to, or probably want to block at least one of these guys. Marauding, yes. Yes, I figured you had meant marauding. I always got mixed up myself with rampaging, marauding. Oh, that might be it, actually. Oh, yes, that is it. Huh. Well, that's how it goes. Flash, Demure Flash, can be rough stuff, but certainly Shifting Ceratops, Carnage Tyrant, yes please. Don't really think I need Collision Colossus in this matchup. They don't have too many flying things, but 100% Carnage Tyrant. Lovely, lovely stuff. Yeah, keep it like that. Yeah, Carnage is going to be pretty important here. Oh, but potentially. They did have... Nah. Maybe it could have worked. I guess I could have looked at it a little bit closer, but I was fairly certain it wasn't. This hand looks like pretty good. Okay, never mind. It is not so good. Alright, third land, let's go. Topiary. Keep the dream alive. Ooh, phew, phew. Might be able to see Regisaur next turn even. Oh, this is good stuff. At least they don't have counter spells, it seems like. They might be saving it for Regisaur Alpha. Definitely, I could see that being a possibility. They don't know that we have Carnage Tyrant, though. That could work out in our favor. If they're waiting for us to play Regisaur Alpha, saving that mana for a counter spell. Alright, let's get them to burn it. It's got to happen at some point. I think that's what they're waiting for. Bouncing or killing Regisaur. Not. Okay. Well, I'm just going to attack with everything. It would be lovely taking out the Slither Wisp for sure. They won't draw, hopefully, as many cards. It's a pretty good card advantage, this thing. Whenever they cast another spell that has flash, they draw a card and each opponent loses one life. That certainly helps them refill their hand quite nicely. Let's try for this Primal Might. See if that draws out a counter spell. They still don't know that we have another Regisaur or Carnage Tyrant, but I'm hoping this draws out something. Well, that's not too nice. Regisaur next turn. Oh, Carnage Tyrant actually. Yeah, I'm going to take the ding, go with Carney T. That's going to be nice. Can't do much about that guy. Can't counter it, but they can Ether Gust. Let's take that action. I don't think they can kill us. Of course, they could play something. They could also easily kill Regisaur Alpha anyways. I'm just going to try for a Regisaur swing and hope they don't flash in a creature that will kill us. Eh, that's alright. Would have taken them down to 5 there, and then they did have lethal flashing in the spectral adversary there. Yeah, that's all good. Ooh, it's not even an hour. Okay, we got lots more time for lots more fun. Yes, Blue Bear it is. Still Explorer. I think for the most part I'll just continue to play it just because it does mirror eventually Pioneer, so the exact stuff I face will pretty much be the stuff I face in real life whenever I do go down to my local game store, whenever that starts up. I do think they have Pioneer maybe every other week, at least a few times a month, I believe. Gonna have to check out their schedule, but yeah, in real life games that would be pretty fun. Potentially filming them, maybe going live, would be all right, but definitely I would consider filming them. This looks pretty good. 2 lands, the 2 fantastic 2-drops, the bros, Huntmaster and Marauding Raptor. Mono black aggro, or mono black devotion potentially. That's what it seems to be. Yes, this mono black devotion deck. Ooh. Yes, Pioneer only goes back to M14, I believe. It's either M14 or M15, goes all the way back to that, and then everything forward. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just going to go Huntmaster plus Marauding Raptor and then do some really cheap, hopefully a really cheap Regisaur Alpha next turn. Do as much damage as possible with the Marauding there. But it's looking pretty good so far for at least Regisaur, even if they do take out one of the Huntmasters or Marauding Raptor. Okay, Marauding sticks around. I like this. Maximum damage. Let's go. I expected they'd want to trade with Marauding Raptor there, but bite the bullet. Take out the Gifted Aetherborn and not have to worry about something with Death Touch. Pretty sure. I'd have to look at the specific release dates of everything, but I think it goes back to the second time we revisited Ravnica. M14 and the second time we revisited it. Ooh, this could be, well, a really nice big swing. We gotta do something fairly drastic though. Nothing to fight, so yeah. Attack with everything. Collision. Well, double Colossus, I should say. Hopefully we're not dead. We might be able to get him with Primal Might next turn, sinking all our available mana into it. Ghalta might do the trick instead. Hopefully. Gonna be tight though. Might be able to get us here depending what card they get with Wishclaw Talisman. Pretty sure we have them. They're only down to 2. So I don't see them being able to grab a whole lot that could kill us. Possibly just a creature. Okay, good stuff. That's it. Dead. Take him out. Whew. That was tense. I thought we might be losing that one, but it's always good. Taking down Mono Black Devotion. Always painful stuff there. Collision with Colossus was quite nice. Buffing everything certainly had helped out. Doing just enough to drop him low and eventually get him. Territorial Allosaurus, though, I feel like cutting that guy. Bringing in something a little bit more durable with Carnage Tyrant. Primal Might. One shifting. Okay. Nice, decent-sized bodies. Of course, we have to worry about the Meat Hook Massacre at some point. I would imagine they have the full playset, all 4 copies of Meat Hook Massacre, and that can be quite devastating, to say the least. I could get behind this, definitely. We got plenty of lands, but Topiary. Ooh. Huntmaster is good. Carnage, also good. Even if Huntmaster kicks the can, eats dirt, we still get Topiary next turn. All is not lost. Would have been nice to go Carnage turn, but, you know, at the very least, next turn, we're going to see our good buddy, Carney T. Hopefully hasty with Huntmaster there. Could even see a Topiary Stomper be able to attack if we get a second one. So we would play the forest we have in hand. Ooh. But the nasty Meat Hook. Oh, I'm actually going to go Colossus and save the Huntmaster. I like that. They may just kill him, unfortunately. Oh, this is good. That's what it's all about, Colossus, to save the Huntmaster from the Meat Hook. And then we simply go Colossus for 2. Topiary. I can't make use of it on Huntmaster because I'm going to be giving Ghalta haste. Yeah, I'm just going to slap it on Topiary. Certainly Gifted Aetherborn is 100% going to block Ghalta, but we still get through a lot of nasty damage. Then, if all goes well, hasty Carnage Tyrant next turn. I would like Carnage Tyrant actually to stick around versus Ghalta there. Live on that. Oh, you did. Good stuff. Good stuff, good buddy. Hasty. Let's go. Whew. Carnage, that is a good headache for this deck. They need at least 8 to take out Carnage Tyrant with the Meat Hook Massacre. Oh, that's not going to save you. Oh, and Primal Might too. Alright, Ghalta. Good stuff. Bam. There you go. No, Blue Bear. You don't need premium at all. It just helps you advance a little bit faster. You gain more fame, experience whenever you do crafting, fighting, whatever you're trying to work towards, and to get a higher tier in that particular item or farming, whatever particular activity. Premium just helps you get there sooner, and it gives you more points, I believe, learning points, just so that you can upgrade levels faster and progress even quicker that way as well. But no, certainly premium, it's not required, and you still can progress decently fast, I think. Yeah, definitely. If you have starting off with those 3 free days, make good use of that. Certainly sounds like you have been, but no, you don't need premium. I don't have premium, and I'm almost to tier 6 actually with the Whispering Bow, and it hasn't taken too long. I can definitely teach you some techniques that are pretty easy to farm with, solo wise. Things progress quite fast, definitely. And there are some items that do increase combat fame and experience, so you really up the levels very quickly for sure. Get to tier 6, even tier 7 in pretty fast time. You don't even need premium. But yeah, it's definitely not required. Just makes things happen faster. That was pretty good. That was pretty rough to start. What time is it though? Let's do one more. We'll squeeze in one more. All right, let's continue the trend. It's always lovely taking down Mono Black Devotion. Sometimes the Meat Hook Massacre is just so devastating, especially when they follow up with multiples of them and take out all our weaker stuff. Yes, the more you know, it helps. But pretty much, I think my favorite safe farming method for somewhat high-level enemies is you go into a tier 4 zone, blue, so you don't have to worry about being killed by players. There's that potential in a yellow zone, and then it's just forced upon you in a red zone. But if you stick to a tier 4 blue zone, and you just kind of run all around the map, you will encounter decently sized enemies, and quite a few of them give you around 1,000, maybe like 1,500 fame, so that certainly helps progress very, very fast. Might take a little bit of practice just to learn how to kill them efficiently, but you can keep a pretty good eye if they're isolated, but you can potentially also take on even multiples, or you just kill one as fast as you can, you run away, so you drop the aggro of the second one, it resets, but then you get to recover your health, and then you go back into the fight when you're all ready to go, and we're going to be killing this ledger shredder. Yes, please. Thank you. Goodbye. But yeah, you go back into the fight after you've killed the first thing, reset the aggro, all that stuff. Then you only have to fight one thing. It's good. It's good. So there are definitely some good techniques if you are kind of doing things solo a little bit more often. You can find success. Hey, that's okay. We got our benefit from Topiary Stomper. He is going to be leading to Regisaur Alpha, which we could be seeing the Queen coming up. Cross your fingers. Whew. And potentially seeing the Queen, even if they get rid of that token. Ooh, we might be. They don't have a Phoenix in the graveyard, which is good. Yeah, no, definitely, and I think you should be able to find some of the resources that you're looking for. Sometimes they will be sparse and you simply won't find them at all, but lethal, okay, bam, dead. Whew. Okay, that was good stuff. But yeah, for the most part, you probably don't have to go to any red zone or use that fast travel with the ship to kind of navigate around. There's probably some pathway, some avenue to at least get to some zone. It might have sparse materials of a particular kind, maybe ore, wood, that sort of thing, but you probably can, yeah, definitely find some way there without having to use that travel option with the ship. A safe way. Should be around most cities. But it's Phoenix. We don't like Phoenix. Definitely keep it in collision clauses. Oh, I know. As we were talking there, I didn't even break a sweat. My goodness. That worked out. You saw the fantastic potential of Topiary. I mean, helping us, either Marauding Raptor, Huntmaster, or Topiary, helping to get Regisaur Alpha down a turn earlier. And then we sneak in the Queen the following turn. It's good stuff. It's hard to recover from that. But again, Phoenix. Still not too sure about the Soul Guide Lantern. Actually, I do kind of like Soul Guide Lantern due to the finale of Promise. So X, or I think it's XX and a red, they're able to play multiple spells from their graveyard. So they recast something like Lightning Axe, as has happened against Phoenix tonight multiple times. Reusing their awesome removal like that. It's a headache to say the least. So it would be kind of nice just getting rid of their entire graveyard. Territorial, yeah, we'll make some room. Another shifting, definitely. Carnage Tyrant, ooh, I do like Carney T. I could see cutting Ripjaw. I'll leave one copy of them in. Hopefully we do that fantastic stuff again. I mean, who doesn't love seeing turns like that? No chance whatsoever. I think I might keep this, mainly due to the fact we got 2 lands here, marauding, but also collision. And I hate Ledger Shredder with a passion. Doesn't exactly sound like I do, but it is a good card. Gets out of control. Fantastic backup to what they normally do. Okay, well, it's go time. Kill him. Dead. Don't let him get any benefit. Perhaps they get a Phoenix in the graveyard this turn. They still don't know we have the potential of Soul Guide Lantern, so that could certainly work in our favor. Gonna cross my fingers and hope they at least get one graveyard chicken in the graveyard there. I think keep one up, just in case I may want to play Soul Guide Lantern at the end of my turn here. Okay, he's not quite dead yet. Yeah, I'm just going to go Soul Guide. Get that out of the way. Hopefully they don't counter it. Your main game from now on? Oh, fantastic. I'm happy that you're enjoying it that much. Yeah. Oh, it certainly is. It can be as simple or certainly as complicated as you want. You can min-max and find the absolute best damage with certain weapons, but it can be quite relaxing. And I do love the fact that it is a completely global server. You're playing with everybody all over the world at once. Sometimes that does increase lag, of course, but yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm so happy you're enjoying it. And it is lovely. You can play it on mobile, which isn't the case for a lot of MMOs, that's for sure. Or it's just like a slightly changed version. And it's not quite the same as the original. Hopefully they don't draw removal for shifting, but we do have Regisaur coming up next turn. And I do love the art style of Albion. Ooh, that is... Oh, probably one of my favorite parts, actually. And the music as well. Oh, you gotta love the music in the cities, out in the environment, all the different creatures you can face, potentially. It's a good game. And it's free. It's free. You gotta love it. Hopefully Shifting survives here. I think he's dead, though. They're looking at him quite a bit. Lightning axe it. It's always somewhere. It is good. They got one Phoenix, so certainly I am going to be popping this Soul Guide Lantern here. Right. Whew. We don't have to worry about one graveyard chicken, at the very least. Yeah, it's got to be stomping around. Oh, they all seem to have that that lightning axe. Huh. Nuts. I was hoping that. Okay, they got the Phoenix. Hopefully the token survives. They want to play it a little bit safe. Okay, okay. Two can play at that game. I'm going to keep that just in case. We may be able to get the queen a little bit easier having this token here. Oh, 100%. The player base, I mean, it's as big as it possibly can be with global servers and everything. 100%. It is good. Lair of the Hydra, make it 5. Let's try for that. Cross our fingers and hope that they don't have a lightning axe for lair here. Back with everything. Hopefully we get some nice damage through with lair. Okay, okay. This is looking good. As long as we keep swinging with Lair of the Hydra, might be able to make something happen. Of course, a Carnage Tyrant would be nice. A hasty Shifting Ceratops. It doesn't look like they'll be casting 3. Oh, they're definitely not. Hall of the Storm Giant says that's not great. Right. Lair of the Hydra for 5 again. They can't swing with Hall of the Storm Giants again, I think. Just because they would... Well, they would die being at 7. Possibly. Yeah, definitely. The guild tax can be kind of interesting aspect to get. Oh, double ledger shredder. Well, that's not good. Yeah, got to be there. Keep up the pressure as much as possible. 4, 5. Yes. Oh, 4. Yeah. Oh, that was close. That was close. I think they'll definitely... Well, they might not block. We'll see. As long as Marauding sticks around, we can use that to block all of the Storm Giants. Yeah, definitely. I think you can certainly find success doing things solo. A guild does help. It does open avenues, various things to do, but yeah, it's not required for sure. You can make a lot of stuff happen on your own personal island if you ever want to go down that route. You do have to pay a certain amount of silver, I believe, to buy it, but it's only for you. No one else can go to it, which is quite fantastic. But like I mentioned, finale of Promise, it's sometimes rough. Ooh, Cragcrown Drake, that's not good. Shifting Ceratops is required. If we get Shifting Ceratops, we win. But if we don't, we don't. And we die. Ah, that's okay. That's okay. That's how it goes. Alright. We know what they're all about. Let's just try and go as fast as possible. Have a fantastic opening like the first game. I kind of like the looks of this. We do have Shifting Ceratops eventually, but of course, you see the fantastic, often used Lightning Axe, oftentimes recast from the graveyard, and Shifting doesn't last too long. Something a little bit faster. If it was a Sorcerer, I might risk it for Marauding. Ooh, okay, well that's gonna have to be it. Hopefully another source of green, so we're at least able to go Shifting Ceratops turn 3 hasty. Nope. I think he's dead. Not dead. Huh. Well, I'll hold off then. Lightning Axe to take out Huntmaster. I mean, they did get a Phoenix into the graveyard. We could be seeing it come out this turn if they go with a third land. Okay, just the Ledger Shredder. Well, I mean, the Ledger Shredder isn't the greatest thing in the world to see, but hopefully we can take that guy down. At least next turn, before it grows out of control too much. I'll stick around, just keep crossing my fingers for a fourth land at least. Ooh, double Ledger Shredder. Nuts. I was kind of worried there'd be a third Ledger Shredder, and that's about as downhill as it could go. Good. They didn't get the Phoenix, at least. Alright. Cross your fingers. Shifting sticks around. Okay. Double Primal Might. We could potentially take out both Ledger Shredders. I don't think they have lethal, so as long as they're tapped out or pretty much all tapped out, it would be nice taking out both Ledger Shredders, definitely. I got 2 Phoenixes in the graveyard. Good stuff. It's a lot of damage. 9, 11. That'll do something pretty drastic. Right, well, we'll take out 1. And yeah, another one. Gotta leave Shifting Ceratops up at least, just so that it can potentially have reach to block one of the Phoenixes, but likely, well, that's gonna do it for us. Yep. Yeah. Seeing that third Phoenix go into the graveyard, that was painful. Sometimes Izzet Phoenix can be painful. We saw it quite a bit tonight. That is going to need a little bit adapting, I believe, just to the list overall. Maybe some more graveyard hate, the full play set of Soul Guide Lantern, just to really bring them down a bit. But again, sometimes they do simply hard cast the Phoenix right from their hand and get around that graveyard part. That's alright though. I had a good time. Hopefully you guys had a good time watching as well. Going to leave it there for tonight at least. But, oh, I forgot to mention, I won't be back Friday or Saturday night. I won't have a stream up, but I'll try and post, a little bit here and there, Friday and Saturday. We'll be back Sunday with a stream. Might do Magic, but might also do a little bit of Albion online. Definitely haven't quite decided yet, but yeah, no stream Friday or Saturday. But hopefully you guys had a good time, whether you're watching right now or later on. Remember, there is always room for improvement, and definitely against those Izzet Phoenix decks tonight. That's probably the biggest headache I have at the moment. So I'll tweak some things, bring the pain to that deck, and hopefully, definitely to others as well. All right. See you next time. Have a good one.